out alternative guides to Los Angeles and Southern California. And so the Llano del Rio Collective is named after a utopian socialist community from the early 1900s. And they were started by Joe Perriman out in the Antelope Valley once that he wasn't elected for socialist mayor in Los Angeles. He decided to make his own sort of experiment in socialist living out in the desert. And they ended up literally drying up. They didn't have enough water out there. But in the meantime, Llano del Rio Collective in Los Angeles named themselves after that. And so I've been part of that collective for a little bit. We've put out other guides, such as the Antagonist Guide to the Assholes of Los Angeles.
Nice.
And for example, Map for Another LA, which maps alternative communities within present-day Los Angeles. And then I wanted to sort of investigate the history of the namesake of Llano del Rio and sort of look into this history. I had found a book called California Utopian Colonies by Robert V. Hine, which came out in the 70s. And I wanted to do some research about where those communities were now and maybe some communities that have sprung up since the writing of that book. So that got me doing a lot of research and ended up doing lots of drawings and interviews. We also had some other people contribute to this guide, such as Sandra de la Loza. She wrote about the Peace and Justice Center, which was mostly like a Latino youth group. And there's Jody Willey, who directed the Source family documentary. She contributed the Source to the Source family description in the guide. David Franz from One, which is the Gay and Lesbian Archives, wrote about let me see, where are they on this map? I don't know if how close we are, but the Gay Liberation Front down here, you can see there is a poster that is wanted. There it is. Wanted. For seeking refuge and freedom, the Alpineers. So there's a group of gay and lesbian community members in Los Angeles who tried to start basically a gay colony in Alpine. That one didn't end up happening, but that really works within this whole idea of a utopia as being this idea, something that you are trying to manifest, but maybe ends up remaining this sort of ideal that you're striving towards. So yeah, there's a whole range of people within this guide.
Is there any one of these utopias that particularly affected you?
I like the hog farm.
Yeah, the hog farm's great. Do you want to talk about the hog farm a little bit?
Let's talk about the hog farm.
I don't know anything about the hog farm other than it has to do with wavy gravy.
Yeah, so wavy gravy is pretty well known as being the